Hello, the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership is pleased to share this video update of our work to protect Florida's water and wildlife in Florida Senate District 21. First, just a little bit about the CHNEP. We were formed back in 1995 and are one of 28 congressionally designated estuaries of national significance in the United States. As a result, we receive special funding and support from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency under the Clean Water Act to protect and restore water resources in the CHNEP area. The CHNEP area encompasses more than 5,000 square miles outlined here and includes multiple estuaries and their watersheds from Donna and Roberts Bay in Sarasota County to Estero Bay in Lee County in Southwest Florida. It includes the rivers of the Myakka, Peace, Caloosahatchee, and Estero, as well as inland and coastal communities spanning across 10 counties and 25 plus cities. The CHNEP exemplifies the power of partnership as a public-private partnership that is science and consensus-based, non-regulatory, and citizen-supported. Because of private contributions, volunteers, and donated in-kind services, we've been able to provide more than $19 worth of research, restoration, and education for every dollar of federal funding we receive. And we use that to implement the comprehensive conservation and management plan, the 5-year strategic plan collectively drafted by all the CHNEP partners. It has 4 priority action areas: water quality improvement, hydrological restoration, fish, wildlife, and habitat protection, and public engagement. First, we'd like to say that we're aiding your efforts to protect water quality. The CHNEP program area covers District 21 with our work to improve water quality and reduce harmful algae blooms in your area. One such project was the Harmful Algae Bloom Economic Impact Data Dashboard, where we partnered with the Balmoral Group team of economists to evaluate the economic impacts to water quality in our economy, specifically from harmful algae blooms. This work conveys to the public and policymakers the cost benefits of making investments to reduce nutrient pollution that fuel these harmful algae blooms. We also help to fund and project manage the Coastal Shoal Harbor Monitoring Network, which is a regional partnership of agencies that collects monthly water quality data using consistent, technically sound sampling design across our region. We take all that data together with all other publicly accessible data and put it on the CHNEP Water Atlas, which we also fund and project manage. It's a public website that contains not only the data, but analytical tools to understand the condition of our local waters. One project that we're funding in the area is the Gateway to Myakka Marsh Restoration Project, which is in Sarasota and Manatee counties. This is restoring a significant portion along the Myakka, which is designated one of Florida's wild and scenic rivers. We also recently completed the economic valuation study of natural resources in the CHNEP area. A team of economists looked through copious amounts of economic data to tease out only those directly tied to natural resource management and protection, and they determined that natural resources in the CHNEP area generate $13.6 billion in total economic output annually, $3.8 billion in regional income, $146 million in local and state tax revenues, and support over 148,000 jobs. That report also breaks down the results by the individual basins in the CHNEP area. And you can see here the Donna and Roberts Bay Basin, where the primary economic drivers were tourism, followed by agriculture and commercial fishing. For the results from this basin and others, you can go to the full report that's available at the chnep.org website under publications. And it also looked at specific projects like the Gateway to Myakka Marsh Restoration Project, where for this project it determined that the net benefits were $637,000, which represents a benefit to cost ratio of 3-to-1. So not only will it have great environmental benefits, but it will greatly benefit our economy as well. Finally, we'd like to conclude with the CHNEP 2021 state legislative priorities that were unanimously approved by the policy committee, which is comprised of elected leaders throughout our region. First, continue and expand annual funding of the CHNEP, including recurrent dedicated funding. This would allow us to help our partners to execute more efficient and timely restoration. Number two, to create and strengthen nutrient pollution reduction policies to reduce loads from wastewater, septic, agricultural runoff, reclaimed water, stormwater, and other sources, as well as to expand funding for innovative technology pilot projects, including technologies to address harmful algae blooms, especially those that promote natural system solutions. Additionally, we'd like to see the establishment of a statewide long-term funding program through the Florida Department of Environmental Protection with sufficient funds for competitive local cost share projects for estuary restoration, including upgrading wastewater treatment to advanced wastewater treatment, septic to sewer conversion, groundwater contamination remediation, habitat restoration, and other projects, as well as to see increased funding for Florida Forever and the Florida Rural and Family Lands programs, which work with willing sellers to help protect habitat values on private property through conservation easements or through land acquisition. And finally, to support local governments' continued ability to enact more stringent environmental protection ordinances as they see fit to do so. Thank you again for your interest and support of the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership. For more information, please go to our website, chnep.org, or feel free to reach out to me directly, Jennifer Hecker, Executive Director, at this email. Thank you so much.